Tonight, we're diving into the actors who turned down roles that became Oscar-winning performances. Some passed because it felt too dark. Some didn't believe in the script. Some just had bad timing. But every single one watched someone else walk up those Academy Award steps. Let's begin. Will Smith and Django Unchained. When Quentin Tarantino was casting Django Unchained, he approached Will Smith. Smith reportedly felt the story should center differently, so he walked away. The role went to Jamie Foxx. Foxx delivered a powerful performance in one of the decade's most talked about films. While Foxx didn't win an Oscar for Django specifically, the film won multiple Academy Awards and became iconic. Sometimes the win isn't the statue, it's the cultural impact. Matt Damon and The Dark Knight, the Oscar ripple effect before Gotham fell into chaos. Before the Joker became one of the most iconic villains in cinema history, Matt Damon was reportedly considered for the role of Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight. Dent, Gotham's White Knight, the future Two-Face, a symbol of hope turned tragedy. But the role eventually went to Aaron Eckhart, and Damon moved on. Now here's where it gets interesting. The film didn't just become a blockbuster, it became a cultural earthquake. And at the center of that storm was Heath Ledger as the Joker. A performance so powerful, so haunting, so transformative, it earned Ledger a posthumous Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. History was made. So while Damon didn't turn down the Joker, he turned down a key role in the very film that delivered one of the most legendary Oscar wins of all time. It's a reminder that sometimes you don't miss the award directly. You miss the moment that defines a generation. And in Hollywood, being part of the right film at the right time can change everything. Emily Blunt and The Constant Gardener. Before she became an award-season favorite, Emily Blunt reportedly had the opportunity to star in The Constant Gardener. Due to scheduling conflicts, she passed. The role went to Rachel Weisz. Weisz delivered a powerful performance. She won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Timing. Sometimes it's not about talent, it's about availability. Leonardo DiCaprio and Boogie Nights. Before Leonardo DiCaprio became a prestige powerhouse, he was offered the lead role in Boogie Nights. He turned it down. The role went to Mark Wahlberg. Wahlberg didn't win an Oscar for it, but it launched him into serious dramatic territory. And DiCaprio? He chose Titanic instead, which changed cinema forever. Different decision, different legacy. Gwyneth Paltrow and Titanic. Before Kate Winslet became Rose in Titanic, the role reportedly passed through several hands, including Gwyneth Paltrow. Winslet didn't win an Oscar for Titanic, but the film turned her into a global icon, and years later, she would win an Academy Award. Some roles don't win immediately, they build legends. Michelle Pfeiffer and The Silence of the Lambs. Before Clarice Starling became iconic, the role was offered to Michelle Pfeiffer. She read the script for The Silence of the Lambs and turned it down. Why? She felt the material was too disturbing, too dark. The role went to Jodie Foster. The film became a cultural phenomenon, and Foster won the Academy Award for Best Actress. It also became one of the few films ever to sweep the Big Five Oscars. One decision, one golden statue. Burt Reynolds and Terms of Endearment. In the early 1980s, Burt Reynolds was one of Hollywood's biggest box office stars. He was offered a supporting role in Terms of Endearment. He passed. The role went to Jack Nicholson. Nicholson won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. Reynolds later admitted it was one of the biggest mistakes of his career, because this wasn't just an Oscar win, it was a legacy moment. The pattern. Here's what's fascinating. Most of these actors didn't fail. They weren't rejected. They chose differently. In Hollywood, success isn't about one moment. It's about momentum. Every no closes one door and opens another. The truth is, you can't predict Oscar gold. Scripts change, directors evolve, performances transform. One actor's hesitation becomes another actor's destiny. So were these mistakes, or simply alternate timelines? Because sometimes, the role you turn down leads you to the one you were meant to play. And sometimes, Someone else walks home with the statue. Fade out.